Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Coach Joel, YouTube channel, and welcome to the second video of today. Now this video is from Portaventura, a real bucket list theme park for me. It's like in the top 3 bucket list theme parks to visit for the first time, along with the likes of Cedar Point, and I think Fantasyland's in there as well. I can't remember off by heart. But Portaventura is in the top 3 for bucket list theme parks that I've never done before. Disneyland Paris is up there for parks I want to return to, but not parts that I've done before, because I've already done Disneyland Paris before, as you already know. But this video is from Portaventura World, as you can call it now. And this is all about their Sesame Street Dart Ride. We've got some more story details, we've got an opening date, we've got a name for the ride, finally. So we know what Portaventura are actually adding. So let's get on with the details then. So, Sesame Street Mission. Love the name. Love the name. Can't really think about it. Love the name. I think it's going to be a decent ride from the sound of it. But there's one thing I'm not really happy about, and you'll see what I mean when I read the description of the ride via the article. As said by Portaventura. So the opening date for the ride is going to be April the 6th, 2019. So if you're down there on April 6th, make sure you send us a review from the new Dart Ride if you're watching, Spanish viewers, or anyone that's going on April 6th to Portaventura. Make sure you send us a review. Honestly, I want this channel to be really interactive. The same guy that did the construction footage from Fly at Fantasyland, I think it's been it's been a month or 2 now since that video. He's agreed to film some more construction updates from Movie Park Germany and Fantasyland again. So I'm going to do a compilation video hopefully by the weekend or by next week from Movie Park Germany and Fantasyland to see their construction updates from over the weekend. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So yeah, it just proves this channel's really interactive. So get your reviews sent in, and I will read out your reviews, really. Those of you who are at Alton Towers, to do Alton Towers Dungeon or Room on the Broom, send in your reviews again, and I'll reveal them in a separate video. But yeah, let's get on with the details and the description then about this new Dart Ride coming to Portaventura on April 6th, 2019. It's Sesame Street Mission. So, to enlighten the mystery of Sesame Street, the passengers will search for clues with Detective Grobby, equipped with a light gun. Oh dear. The visitors can help the detective discover about 2,000 clues that appear both as projections and as physical objects. At the same time, your own score rises. The riders can compete with each other. Wah, wah. You'll see why in a minute. The journey should take around 15 minutes, and we already knew this because we already knew that it was going to be split into about a 10-minute pre-show and a 5-minute experience. For the themed ride, the 1,300 square metre building created in Sesamoaventura, which we already knew about. 8 individual scenes were created. Several projections and moving figures allow visitors to immerse themselves deep in the world of the series. 2 180-degree screens simulate a visit to Oscar's garbage bin, as well as a flight through the castle of the Count Von Count, based on Sesame Street's vampire-like Count. So, there's a big thing in there which I'm really disappointed about, and that is the equipment of guns. Wah, wah. Now, I'm probably judging this way too harshly after doing Jewel, the bad reviews that Tomb Raider's been getting at Chessington World of Adventures recently. And from the sounds of Jewel this year, I know he's been getting the queues apparently in the busier days at the start of the season, but from the sounds of it, Jewel just, dear me. The trommel's still broken, some of the effects are still on show where it shows you how the effects work. It just ruins the experience. I know that's not the guns' fault, but the guns ruined the original Haunted House experience. Same with Tomb Raider. Terror Tomb looked a great ride, Terror Tomb, and then it was apparently too much for children. So that's when Tomb Raider came in. But again, maybe I'm judging this a bit too harshly with Tomb Raider and Jewel at Chessington and Alton Towers with those experiences. I think I know Portaventura do theming really nicely, and to be fair, the theming on Jewel and Tomb Raider is alright from the looks of Tomb Raider and what I've experienced on Jewel in the past. I don't know, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, because I know Portaventura is going to do some really intense theming from the. If you guys remember, I believe it was the video when I revealed all the announcements from last year's IAPA. Great video, that 17 minutes ish long. Can't believe that's been a few months since that was brought out. But yeah, that video, you saw how good the Big Bird animatronic looked. You saw how brilliant it looked. So I won't put it past Portaventura to do some really good theming for this ride. I think it's going to be a great attraction. I think Portaventura is going to do a really good job with it. And it should be good. So I'm really excited. I think the flight through Count Von Count's castle should be a good scene. The 180-degree screen to show us going into Oscar's garbage bin as well. I think that's going to be a really well done scene, in my opinion. You know, this is 8 individual scenes, so I think there's definitely going to be a Big Bird scene from what we saw with the animatronic. I definitely think there's going to be some. Obviously, we've got Count Von Count, and you've also got the Oscar's garbage bin scene, which the 180-degree screens. Possibly there's going to be a Cookie Monster scene. We know he's probably going to be in there. Bert and Ernie, there's probably something about that as well. I think most of the scenes though will focus on Grouch, because he's sort of Detective Grouch is the main focus of the story of the ride. So I think that's going to be sort of the main focus for the scenes. However, the characters will appear in different scenes. I think it was only last year or the year before that Sesame Street introduced their first autistic Sesame Street character. So I really hope, just for equality reasons and for bringing peace to the world in that respect, I hope they bring him into that character into the scene, into the ride, just because, you know, it's a new character and you want to include all your Sesame Street characters in this ride, even though the story is mainly focused on Detective Grouch. So it should be good. I think it should be good. So that's this news update on Portaventura. Like I said, I'm really hoping for a coaster in the next few years, but I'm really happy with what's coming on this year with the brand new dark ride. Of course, I reported in a previous video months back about them renovating 2 of their hotels for 2020, so I don't think next year will be a coaster year, in my opinion, for Portaventura. But hopefully, fingers crossed, there'll be a coaster year in the next few years. And of course, any new updates, we'll follow it here on Coaster Channel YouTube channel. But that is it then from this video from Portaventura World. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. My name is Coaster Channel YouTube channel. Keep it in the Coaster dudes, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.